Hello friends, this is Durga again from ITversity, a one-stop shop to learn all the technologies. In this video I will try to cover the file system of Mac, and there are multiple ways to access the file system. One is terminal and the other one is the graphical user interface. So to access the file system you can start from the Finder. Okay, so Finder actually give the favorites of directories such as downloads, documents, desktop, applications, etc. So you can navigate those favorites, whatever you are interested in, by going through these things. But your file system in Mac starts with root, and if you want to see everything starting from root file system and navigate from the root, then the way you should do is you can go to the go menu here and then click on go to folder, and here you can give the complete path, absolute path of the folder you want to look into. So slash is the root location, so you can type slash and hit go, and you can see that there are these files, these directories on the root file system, and then from there you can actually start navigating through them. So applications we have seen already. It has all the applications that are installed. Library is for internal usage of Mac. System is also for internal usage of Mac. OPT is also for internal usage of Mac. But more and more users have, there will be home directory under the users directory. The users directory in Mac is similar to home directory in your Linux based operating systems. So under that, this is my home directory, and there is a guest home directory as well as shared. So there are two users primarily, mine and guest. Guest will be created when you actually set up your Mac. It will enable the passwordless login. You can log in as guest, and you can access the Mac with limited capability without the password. Anyway, in my case, my home directory is D Gadraju here. I can go here, and then under my home directory there is desktop. This desktop and the desktop in favorites is same. Similarly, documents here as well as here, and then downloads, movies, etc. So to move back and forth between the actions that are taken, you can use these two arrows here. And then if you want to change the layout of your files, so this is called as tile layout. By default the layout is tile, and then there is a list layout, and then there is a cover flow layout, and then there is a another cover flow layout. So there is a little bit different between the two, which we will see. So tile will only give the directory names, and also it will preserve the status of the files. For example, if you click on movies and go to movie screen capture studio, and if you see, the folders are not very well organized because I have created files at that spot in the window, and it preserves that. Tile mode will preserve that. But if you want to get the details about the files and all, you have to right click on it and click on get info. Get info will give the size of the directory, and the created date, modified date, and all those things. If you want to get the details of your files or directories beside it, you can go to the list mode, and now you can see it has date, modified, and other details. Size is not here because this is directory. Mac does not report the size of the directories by default. So if you want, you can open it up and you can see size of each of the file in line with your file. And then cover flow is another layout. So instead of just showing the files like this, it will show the complete flow of your directory structure. So you can see that from my root file system, there is a users here, and then my home directory, and then movies, and then the actual location of the files. So the complete flow is shown here. So that's what cover flow is. And this one is different. here you will see the files in such a way that you can actually move like this, and also you can see it gives you the size details here. So it is cover flow, and what is this one? This is also showing as cover flow only. I think cover flow is not the layout name. The first layout name is style, the second layout name is list, the third layout name is tree layout, and I'm not sure the term for this fourth layout. But if you use this, you can nicely navigate between the files in your directory by moving your fingers on the touchpad. And after these four layouts, if you want to categorize your files, you can click on this icon and expand, and you can categorize by using different modes. For example, if you go here, now you can see that the files are scattered, and if you want to group by date modified, you can click on date modified. You can see all the files that are created yesterday are shown here, and all the files that are created today are shown here. Once you apply these categorizations, and even if you remove the categorizations, the layouts are preserved. You can see the layout is same as before. The files are not ordered and all. Okay. Similarly, you can use the list layout, and also then you can apply the categorization of it on top of list layout. Similarly, you can do it with the tree layout also. Similar is the case with the fourth layout as well. So you can apply the categorizations on different types like name, kind, application, last opened, added, modified, etc., depending upon your preference. If you don't want to categorize, you just click on none. Okay, now once you play around with it, if you come back to tile, it might lose the order under which we have saved the files earlier. But if you want, you can again drag and drop and put the files the way you want in tile layout. And then you have this preferences button. You can expand this. You can create a new folder from this. You can open a folder. You can open with a particular app. You can delete. You can compress. You can click on get info to get the size of a particular file or directory. And you can also look at the view options. For the icons or files, all those things can be retrieved using this icon. And this one is to upload a particular file into a mail or Facebook or whatever apps that are supported here, you can upload. And this one, you can actually assign tags for the files so that you can categorize files based upon colors. So all these features will be available using the graphical user interface of Mac to get your files. So you can not only access the files using this graphical user interface Finder application, you can also go to terminal and you can start typing cd/, which is the root directory, hit enter and type ls-ltr, and it will give all the files under /. You can see that this is giving you more files or directories than accessing the root location from here. So it is internal to Mac. It will not show all the files here, what you see here. Okay, and then you can navigate from here to whatever location you want. You can go to users and my home directory and go to movies, ls-ltr, ls-ltr, cd mac for IT projects, IT pros, and ls-ltr. You can get all the details using Linux based commands on your terminal. And finally, once you decide that a particular directory has to be accessed very frequently, and if you want to add that to favorites, just drag and drop into the favorites. in wherever location you want, whatever location you want, and then you will see this uh, every time you launch the finder here. So you don't need to go and go to folder to go to your home directory. You can just now click on this home directory here, and it will take you to the location you want. Okay, so this is how you can access your file system. A quick tour about Mac file system, and you can copy the files, you can move the files between the directories and all those things. I will cover those operations later, but for now I have given you the overview about the files themselves. And I typically prefer the list layout because it gives the size of files. It will let you to sort on different attributes. You can customize this menu and add more items to the menu, and you can get more details with minimum clicks using the list layout. So I will try to use list layout for most of my directories. That being said, I hope you are enjoying the content on my channel. If you like this video, please click on the like button. If you want to provide feedback, please use the comment section of the video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. You will get to see a lot more content like this over time. Thank you. Bye.